Hello classmates, my name is Terry Knight. Last week I blogged about Dropbox. Dropbox is a free service. It allows you to take your documents, photos, and videos anywhere. Any file you save to Dropbox will save to your computer, phone, and to the Dropbox website. This makes working on files easy. You can start working at home on your laptop and finish up the next day on your office desktop. And you did not have to email yourself the file you were working on at home the night before. To install Dropbox on your computer, simply go to www.dropbox.com. Downloading Dropbox is 3 easy steps. Step 1, click Run. That runs the Dropbox installer. Once the download finishes, click Run to start installing Dropbox. Step 2, click Yes. Clicking Yes accepts the user account control settings. And Step 3, follow the setup instructions. Follow the instructions to get Dropbox set up on your computer, and you will be good to go. The folder you create will be just like any other folder on your desktop. Any file you save will also be saved to the folder on your phone, your laptop, and even your iPad. To get the most out of Dropbox, you will want to install on all your devices. Next, I would like to show how to add files to your Dropbox. Of course, you will sign into the website. You will click the Upload button from the menu bar located at the top of the window. Next, you will click Choose File button and then select the file on your computer that you want to save to Dropbox. Choose as many files as you like and then click Start Upload. Again, I encourage everyone to use Dropbox and experience the convenience of retrieving files on the go.